All right, we're looking at Unit 1, Module 4, Session 3, called Mass and Volume Story Problems. We're going to start on page 1. Good place to start. But if I were you, I would put your name and your number at the top of this page. Make sure you get credit for all your hard work, okay? Let's do blue today for my pen color. So we're going to show our thinking. You can do it however you want with numbers, sketches, words, but you must write an equation and then the answer next to it with the correct units. DJ and Tyler are watering plants. If you don't do that, they die. DJ uses 18 liters of water. He must have a jungle because that is a lot of water. Regardless, Tyler uses 5 times as much water. Holy buckets! That's a lot of buckets of water. So, check this out. How much water does Tyler use? Well, we said DJ uses 18, and Tyler uses 5 times as much water. So we're going to take 18 times 5. That should give us our answer. If we stack it, 18 times 5, how are we going to work that multiplication? First, I'm going to multiply the 5 times the 8 to get 40. What do I do with that 4, though? Carry it up? You bet your sweet bippy, because we're going to add that later. Then I'm going to take, I already took 5 times 8, so now I'm going to take 5 times 1. That's 5. And with that 4 that's up top, we're going to add it on. So 5 plus 4 is 9. We're going to get 90 as our answer. We done? No! Oh my goodness, we got to label it. What's our label? Liters. If you wanted to be a little extra, you could say 90 liters of water, and you would be super specific. There's nothing wrong with being super specific. You do you. Number 2, Chris and Jocelyn, they're building a patio out of bricks. I did that last summer, and my back still hurts. Chris uses 23 kilograms of bricks. Notice it doesn't say Chris uses 23 bricks, it says kilograms of bricks. And Jocelyn uses 6 times as many. So we're trying to figure out how many did Jocelyn use? 6 times as many as Chris. So if Chris used 23, Jocelyn used 6 times as many. And then if we stack it, 23 with the 6 underneath it, if you're going to do your algorithm, you want to put your smaller number on the bottom, okay? Save your life. 6 times 3, what do we get? 18. Where's that little 1 go? Yep, up top. And then now that I've taken 6 times 3, I'm going to take 6 times 2. 6 times 2 is 12. Add that 1. 12 becomes 13. So my answer is 138. Am I done? No, I need correct units. Are my units bricks? No, it's kilograms of bricks. Okay, the mass of one bouncy ball is 14 grams. So we're saying one ball is 14 grams. Okay, that's worth remembering. Tracy has 8 balls. Okay, what is the mass of all 8 bouncy balls? Okay, a couple ways you could do that, right? You could count by 14s. How many times would you have to count 14? Yeah, you'd have to count 14 8 times. Wait. Did you hear what I just said? You'd have to count 14 8 times. Oh my goodness. 14 times 8. That is my equation. Oh my goodness. Just by reading the problem, you can kind of figure out what they want. 14 times 8. I'm going to set it up again with my algorithm. I love that word. 8 times 4, count by 8s. 8, 16, 24, 32. So 32, carry that 3. 8 times 1 is 8, plus 3, 9, 10, 11, 112. So my answer is 112. Am I done? No. Don't get too fast. And so is it 112 bouncy balls? No, it says what is the mass of all 8 bouncy balls? And we measure mass with grams and kilograms, and it wants grams. Okay? Speaking of those measurements, let's make a little chart over here. We know that 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. We know that 1 meter is 100 centimeters. We know that 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters. Now, Other than remembering this 100, 1,000 is a pretty friendly number to think about, okay? So what do we have? A liter is 1,000 times as much as a millimeter. A liter is 1,000 times as much as a milliliter. Is that true? Yeah, because I need 1,000 milliliters. They are way smaller. I need 1,000 of them to make a liter. So that is true, okay? A gram is 300 times smaller than a kilogram. So there's a gram. Gram, I need 1,000 of them to make a kilogram. So yeah, grams are small. Are they 300 times smaller? No, they are 1,000 times smaller. That is false. There are 99 centimeters in a meter. There are 100 centimeters in 1 meter. They're close. If they would have added one more centimeter, that would have been true. But it is false. Okay? Fill in the bubble to show which unit you would use to measure the amount of water in a very large pitcher. Okay. Well, think of it this way. Milliliters are almost like measuring by drops of water. There's my drop of water, okay? You use kilograms to measure the mass of a large object. The mass is like the amount of stuff that's inside of it, okay? You use liters to measure the amount of liquid that's in a small container or a large container. And then centimeters you would use to measure like how tall or wide a small object is. So, amount of water in a very large pitcher, well, only two of these would be used to measure water. Do I want to measure it by drops, or do I want to measure it with a larger unit? I want to use the larger unit, okay? Similar question, number 6. Fill in the bubble to show which unit you would use to measure the mass of a mouse. Oh, and it doesn't matter. It could be this mouse, or it could be the one that a lot of people are afraid of. They're both pretty small, right? So keep that in mind. So centimeters would be used to measure how wide or how tall a small object is. Grams are used to measure the mass or the amount of stuff in a small object. Liters, we already talked about, would be like liquid in a large container. And then kilograms would be used to measure the amount of stuff or the amount of mass that's in a large object. Okay? So, it wants the mass of a mouse. Well, liters don't measure mass. Centimeters don't measure mass. Grams and kilograms do measure mass, but we're talking about a mouse. Is a mouse a small object or a large object? If you're saying small, I agree. This is where we're going to have some fun. Anna has 15 stickers. Okay, and Rosa has, oh wow, 3 times as many. That's a lot of stickers. Dawn has 3 times as many stickers as Rosa. They almost have more stickers than I do. And I feel like I've got a lot of fun stickers to choose from, but maybe not as many as they do. We'll find out here in a minute, okay? So, Dawn has 3 times as many as Rosa. Sarah has 17 fewer. That means not as many, right? Than Dawn. So let's start with A. How many stickers does Rosa have? Anna has 15. Rosa has 3 times as many as Anna. So that means Rosa has 3 times as many as Anna, who has 15. 15 times 3, 45. What's my unit? Stickers. Don't forget your unit, okay? How many stickers does Dawn have? Well, it says that Dawn has 3 times as many stickers as Rosa. Well, we know that Rosa, we just figured this out, she has 45. And Dawn has 3 times as many as she does. So I'm going to put that 45 in there. If I stack it to math it out, we're going to multiply. 5 times 3 is 15. Carry the 1. Okay. 4 times 3 is 12. Plus 1 is 135 stickers. By the way, you can pause this at any point in time if you want to try out the rest, okay? And then how many stickers does Sarah have? Oh, I have to go back to the problem. There was so much information. Sarah has 17 fewer. This would be kind of like a less than, right? Sarah does not have as many. Sarah has 17 fewer stickers than Dawn. And how many did Dawn have? Ooh, we just found out in the previous section that Dawn has 135 stickers, and Sarah has 17 fewer. So that would be like 135 minus how many? 17. Now, you could do a number line. You could start at 135 and go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And you could count that way. 135, 134, 133, 132, 131. There's a really good chance if you're going to count 17 backwards, and we're in triple digits, that you're going to make a little mistake. You might not, especially if you write it all down. But I would prefer to stack it and subtract it this way. You do have to borrow, but that's okay, because 5 minus 7, the 5's not big enough. So I'm going to say, hey, Mr. 3, can I borrow from you? Right? I'm going to take a 1 from it so that this is a 15. Okay? And then I can take 15 minus 7 and get 8. Right? I can take 2 minus 1 and get 1. And I can take 1 minus nothing. You could even write a 0 in there if you want to. 1 minus nothing, it's still 1. So Sarah has 118 stickers. And you know what? I have more stickers than all of them. Whew, at least for now, until I give them all away. Okay, hope this was helpful. If you have questions, ask your teacher. Thanks for tuning in.